Kevin Lang too. Does the Kevin Lang show think the same?
Why did Denny decide to dress like a can of grape soda?
Dirty today.
Damn. I wanted to do that this whole time.
Hey, you caught us at the perfect time. Welcome to KL2, baby. We gotta be careful. Even with a hat on, your forehead is still so visible. Ooh. That's what's crazy to me.
How much did you pay to get that hedge cut?
Yikes.
You know, the lesson here, kids, is that always try. It's not about not making the joke hit. It's about how many times.
Sometimes the joke doesn't land. At least you took the shot, you know? Not every joke you do is gonna land. Sometimes you just gotta get them reps in, you know what I'm saying?
Can you get back up?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Or you miss 100% of the shots you do take.
That's why they call me Scotty Pimpin. What's up? How is everyone feeling?
That was pretty good. We liked it.
We like that.
It just wasn't believable. It was a great line. It was good, but I don't know if I believe it.
Everyone's saying this is their favorite channel now. Well, not everyone. Some people are saying this is their favorite channel.
That's amazing.
I got an uncle that was a pimp.
Are you serious?
Is this his favorite channel?
I have a story that I could not tell on this channel that involves him, but yes, he's a good man.
Why not?
I can tell the story if you want.
Yeah.
So we go to Madison, Wisconsin with Denny because he sold out the Boys and Girls Club there,
Hey.
right? We had a great time.
How
So
long
his
ago was
family's
this?
like, hey, let's go out and have a good time. We get outside of this bar and your uncle's like, come in this alley with me.
To you.
To me.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
And I was like,
yourself.
People always try to invite you in.
I was like, okay. Because mind you, this is also when I
He
realized.
said okay.
That's his stomping grounds, that's why. He's so used to that, that's his second home. You talking about leaving it out of the way? I'm there.
This is when I realized that Denny was actually my best friend.
Well, it's just, he just asked
He
you,
just asked
no
me,
one else.
But you have to understand, I got along with Denny's family.
Everybody loves him.
Freakishly
He's
well.
lovable.
Like,
Everybody
I
loves him.
really like just clicked with him. Like his
you're just
brothers,
walking in the
mom,
alleys,
your
they-
dad. So your uncle's like, come in here. So we go in this alley. Mind you, this man's wearing a full-on suit. And then he reaches in his pocket and then just gives me like a handful of weed. No baggie, just loose leaf weed.
In
He said-
Madison, Wisconsin.
And he said, this is for you guys for afterwards. And so I just take the and I literally just put it in my pocket, and then he hands me a business card. He's like, you call me if you guys want to go to the strip club after this. And he said, we're going to have a good
Did you
time
go?
tonight. And then he said, now go out there and find you a white woman.
Are you serious, my brother?
That tracks.
I swear.
That
I
tracks.
put that on every.
Aaron, did you go? Did you go to that strip club with that weed in your pocket?
That last part tracks. That's his uncle?
Yes.
Yes, that makes sense.
I don't know what the problem is. He sounds like a great dude. Oh my God.
That's the story you were afraid to tell. Hey, 50,000 Lives, Finding That Love 2, featuring his uncle this time.
Yeah.
Well, this is the perfect segue. Today we're
Listen here,
doing,
Denny.
is it Black or Idiots first?
What?
It's Black first.
First, Black first.
That's the name of the game?
Welcome to It's Black First.
Today we're doing Black first.
What?
Why are you here?
Out of all of us at the table, you gonna take me out.
I ain't gonna lie. They might know a little more. I ain't gonna do that to you. Go ahead.
No, you probably
No,
don't.
we're doing Do All Black Men
No.
Think
We're doing Do All Black People Think the Same? I just said the exact same thing you were about to
To
say.
cut you off to say exactly
He
what
thinks
you're
I'm
gonna
Aaron or
say.
something like
Wow.
No comment.
Zane's gonna read us some prompts.
We having Zane read them?
Yeah.
You think this the game for Zane to read?
Look at his face. Look at his face.
I wrote the prompts.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Because
So whatever happens, just know it's on Zane. Whatever question is asked, you blame him.
They're not like black-centered. They're just prompts
They're just
in
prompts.
general.
Oh,
they're
not
not
black prompts.
They're not
Yeah,
black
yeah,
prompts.
yeah.
It's
It's
just like, because there is a black coalition that I have to answer to. They hit me up, they be like, Herman, we didn't like that too much.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, sometimes.
this they gonna hit you up after this.
Okay.
It's a group cup.
It's a group up. You guys got to
group cup.
decide how you feel
Okay.
about it, and then
This
I
is my
have
cup.
the white man control cup. So like,
I told you. It's not
Wait,
going to
that's
last
not- wait,
long.
wait,
I'm telling you.
Did not
They
say
gonna
no
get me off
whatever-
this channel.
whatever happens.
I'm going to hit my
Black
resources.
hole.
no, like scientifically.
Jesse Jackson's gonna be in his house when he gets home.
That's what you had to call it?
You know, it wasn't, and I didn't mean to, and it didn't occur to me until it came out of my mouth that it was an issue.
It could be it could be a control cup.
You said I have the white man control.
He may say.
Make sure to say
Every
that first.
experiment of like every hypothesis has
Now
like
he
a control,
experimenting on
right?
black people.
So
Get him, Herm.
Now he the CIA.
We still got 4 days.
Anyway, I'm gonna put the white opinion here, and you guys are gonna be able to
like
talk about
we
it.
like
White
that.
opinion. That should be the
That's
name of your
nice.
podcast.
That's a great.
That's good. I can't lie. That's good.
Try that domain and sell it to him.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
So here's the first prompt. You guys have to decide as a group.
So you want us to decide as a group that all don't think alike?
Are we gonna be blindfolded or something?
You would like that.
You would
understand
love
this?
that. Let me just say, no one said that in the first 5 minutes we've been in this video. Not one person. Not zero. He talking about, we gonna be blindfolded? No. You gonna be able to see where you put your answer? The cup?
Point is that we gonna be changed.
Do you hear him? Yeah. Aaron, like,
Let me feel it. Let me feel it.
We gonna be tied up?
Okay, prompt 1. Some people are just meant to be broke.
Yeah, we need broke people.
God damn, hey, let's talk.
Well,
I strongly disagree.
I strongly disagree.
Okay, see, now we gotta discuss.
Why did you feel like that?
Because we need minimum wage workers. We need people to do, like, I do think that there are jobs that deserve more money than others.
Denny Love is a capitalist.
I agree with Denny. Here's why.
Because what's broke? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, are you saying working class?
I think when I hear broke, most people are broke. Like you just getting by check to check.
Yeah.
To me, that's broke.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with being broke. We've all been broke. Some of us still
But you're saying those people need to be there. They're not there. All those people aren't there by choice. That's why when you
caught that
say
joke,
that
yeah.
there needs to be, that doesn't make sense because they're not there by choice.
I was thinking about people who are financially irresponsible. Like people who like come up on a lot of money,
But that's
But that's not the prompt, is it?
spend it all, and then
my fault.
and then like lose all their money. It's like you
didn't
can't
manage.
you're not financially responsible enough to have that much
Let's
money.
break that right now where we have.
But that should be, it's irresponsible people are meant to be broke. When you say some people, you're putting people that just have been put in bad predicaments in that bubble. I'm kind of on their side. Like, I strongly disagree. What I think is that there does need to be some type of, you don't need to be dead broke. I think dead broke is insane. Okay, there is the people that make money, people that make decent money, and the people that make a lot of money. People that just make money don't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means it's a lot less than what the middle class and the rich has.
Have nepotism and people spend all their money all the time, and then they have some rich family member let them start all over again.
And there's several people that we know that have literally had a
Well,
huge
broke,
come
I don't
up,
think.
fell all the way back down,
Right.
and then came all the way back
For
up
sure.
simply because of knowledge and connections.
The prompt is some people. What is it?
Some people are just meant to be broke.
People who came up on a lot of money and lost it all by
meant to be-
gambling or spending. You were meant to be broke. There's nothing
played it
wrong
wrong.
with it.
You had a good hand and you played it wrong.
Controversial opinion. I don't think anyone deserves to be broke.
Right.
No,
That's
it
not the
doesn't say
problem. It's not deserved.
All bank accounts matter.
This guy. If we give everybody on Earth right now $100 million, do you think everybody would be financially responsible and good with it?
Do you think everybody has the knowledge?
That's my point. So some people are just not gonna be.
So my point exactly is they're not meant to be because they don't have the knowledge.
That's my, so we're on the same page.
So then we strongly disagree.
Okay, time. Next prompt.
I'm right there with you.
Is this thing designed to make us
just-
mad or what is it?
My blood pressure is high. I didn't take some break
Wait,
in the middle of that.
what is Zing's
Use your
opinion?
white control.
Yeah, what is your white control?
You got the white control.
My white
to
opinion-
watch black
you
people
know what?
argue.
What are you supposed to do?
My white opinion is that we're gonna stay neutral here. Next prompt.
Remember, we're on the same team, fellas.
Also, just so we know, white control means they always say they're neutral.
Yeah.
Toting the white line.
Towing the white line right here.
That's the podcast, towing the white line.
Next prompt.
Please make it lighthearted, for God's sake.
That was supposed to be lighthearted.
I don't know. How is that supposed to be? Why would you think
There's
that's
passion for
lighthearted?
the broke people of the world.
Okay.
Their plight matters to us.
Applying sunscreen on another man is a great way to bond.
I think we can all get on the same.
Aaron would love that. That's on Aaron's bucket list. He couldn't wait. Oh, we going to the beach? I couldn't wait. Ooh, you ain't gotta tell me nothing else.
I wouldn't say bond. No, bro.
Bonding
we're not
is
bonding
crazy.
like that. I mean, I'm not saying again, we're not crossing the sexual
Coming
boundary.
imagine
but
having a conversation with a man.
tickles people.
Two different things. Applying sunscreen and tickling
It's
someone.
worse. It's tickle.
No.
You're still touching somebody.
Tickling-
Tickling is worse. You're not
tickling-
helping me by
No,
tickling.
you get immediate satisfaction.
Rubbing cream.
Immediate satisfaction. Sunbathing.
Yo.
The reward of applying sunscreen doesn't come
really
until
trying to
after we
get
go
that
back
stuff,
inside.
man.
Because guess
Really?
what? You didn't get a sunburn. But that doesn't provide the same sense of ha 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 ha.
What?
Well, just so we're clear, that means you disagree that it's a great way to bond, and this means you agree that it's a great way to bond.
Yeah,
I think-
yeah,
I
disagree, yeah.
I disagree too. I
Strongly
disagree.
Out of everything two men can do together to bond, lathering up next month is a bonding experience. Come on. No. Hey, I'll put my own sunscreen on. I have my imaginary girlfriend do it. Don't be doing that.
But no, sometimes people do need help with their back. But it's not bonding. You know what I mean?
Number
It's-
one, most men, especially men of color, a lot of people ain't even got on the sunscreen wave.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you just like, bro, let
I
me
don't even go
get you
outside like
right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's the fact that it's a liquid. There's something about the idea of like, I don't know.
All right, so what about rubbing other things on your homies' backs?
Well, there's no solids
Well, yeah.
that need to be rubbed in.
Yeah, what would you?
I don't
Yeah,
want
you
you
talking
rubbing
about-
me. If you come
Nah, don't rub.
Don't
Rub is
rub.
crazy.
The best you can do is pick at me. Like if I got something on me, give me
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That.
And also, it's not even just a guy thing. Like, I don't even think I would do that for a girlfriend, like a friend that is a girl. I wouldn't do that for her.
Why?
If you were
just
both
wouldn't.
single and she's like, can you have me up on my back?
Crazy.
You wouldn't
That's
help her?
That's a great scene.
Well, then you have to.
We're not talking about scenes here, you freaky. Denny freaky, freaky Denny.
That you want.
Like, we're not talking about scenes here. You see? That's probably what he did in Brazil.
Apply the same logic to a guy friend doing it too.
So you would do it. You just trying to find a reason.
I don't gotta
See?
apply the same logic. If you ask me
It's
to
a
rub
good
lotion on
question.
you, we gonna fight.
But see,
It's crazy.
we're getting to the root of the issue.
Hey man, can you get my shoulders? Sounds
You
crazy.
can get your own shoulders.
Shoulders. It gotta be a point you can't reach.
You can get your own shoulders.
Cause shoulders is almost.
You can't reach your
It's
shoulder.
like, no, bro, you can reach
You
your
can reach your
shoulder.
shoulder. That's you looking for something
Nah,
else.
that's crazy, actually. Are you also saying like your relationships with women are the exact same as your relationship with your male friends?
With some of them, yeah, I would say the same thing too. I feel like we can joke around and say like a lot of the same
Nah,
things.
there's things that I would do.
Not
for
with all of my girlfriends,
women
but yes.
friends that I wouldn't do for my male friends. Like if you call me and you like, hey bro, can you help me move? Then it'll be like, doo doo doo.
I would never.
The number
No,
you
I
called.
wouldn't.
Denny don't answer the phone. You
No.
gotta call Denny with an appointment. Hey
Yeah.
Denny, do you want to talk on? Hey, I'll
You wanna talk at 8:30 p.m.?
2 p.m. I'll talk to you. I'm like, all
Herm
right.
is the best at it, because Herm, he prompts me, he's like, there's gonna be a quick comment. I'm like, yes.
Yes. To give an example, I called Diddy yesterday and he answers the phone. What? I told him what I needed, and he said, "I'm on my way."
Everybody got that friend you gotta prep before you
gotta prep
call.
them,
You gotta
yeah.
say like, hey, it's gonna be good. Like when I first started calling Denny, I purposely, I don't even know if you know this, every time I called him the first 6 months, I would make it 2-minute calls.
Amazing.
I was training him
I miss it.
to answer my calls, to know like,
Training me. He
Kevin's
training
low demand, but little did he know. Every call I added a minute
Bro,
until now it's
that's why I don't do it. Kevin will call, it's an hour and a half.
Now it's an hour and a half.
You know what it is too, is that there is such a plethora of people who love to talk about anything, not if it's something serious or something they like feel like the other person should know about. They just love talking. And then sometimes when you like, it's a long day, like I don't mind that you called me. I mind that we've been on the phone for 3 hours. That's what I mind. Like I speak to you tomorrow or something. Like I speak to you this weekend. Why are we on the phone for 3 hours talking about nothing? Like, come on, gang. My ears is hurting. They're practically bleeding.
I got to think of yours, huh?
Let me tell y'all some free game too.
Your
If you
partner's
ever got
different,
a
though.
meeting or something,
Wow.
just be like, hey, I actually have a hard
But that's
out.
FaceTime.
Even if you don't, you say that.
You do that here all the
then
time.
if you know what I'm
It's also like,
I got
if you know
that
beforehand.
too. Then two approaches and they're like, oh, we know you got it. I'm like, actually, no, this is great. Let's keep going. So they feel like you extending the time. I ain't gotta be nowhere.
Hey, yo, go ahead and cut that out because we're all about to use that.
Free game.
I think Aaron was saying I got a hard out for.
Herm, I did not come at you once on that last
I
part.
know, but I didn't have a choice.
And now you're literally.
No, I seen your face when I said the broke joke.
Can I actually literally pause for a second? I literally was enjoying my weekend in Chicago, having a great time. I get a video from Herm randomly on a Saturday night of him looking into the camera from another number, by the way, not even from his phone, that said, Aaron, you're a Someone get my phone.
Wait, what do you
Someone get my phone.
Wow.
You know who made me do that? Leah.
No,
like-
see, now he's blaming somebody else.
She did. She was like, hey, I always mess with Aaron. Why don't you say something smart?
In the dark.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I threw the first stone there, Aaron. You are right.
Aaron throws the first stone, man. I'm chilling.
To do it off a different number too is so funny.
I gave him another message when we went to SeaWorld. I said it again.
There's actually a funny photo of him rubbing bald heads. So apparently he won't rub sunscreen, but he'll rub forehead.
Yeah, show that to the camera. That's crazy. That's crazy, Aaron.
crazy.
How did that feel? Is that a good moment?
It was actually just really quick, man.
Was that a bonding experience?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's like a mountain.
That's funny. Rocky Roads.
Mountain Ball Olympics.
Up there in Baldwin Hills.
You had a weekend, didn't you?
Man,
And then they went to SeaWorld the next day.
we was trying to free Shamu. That was not working. Hey,
Then why'd you hit up Aaron? He like, Aaron, I'm around a bunch of seamen.
I have a hard out at 3.
my throat hurt, bro. Whoa. And we talking about hard outs, and that's where you go?
He literally just got finished talking about Seaman. He talking about his throat hurt.
Not like that from laughing. From laughing, bro.
You just got too
He should
excited.
have prefaced that.
Can't say shit around y'all.
Most
got
people
too
say
excited.
like, oh, my sides hurt.
said-
No, it's right. You know what? There you go.
Right here.
He did.
Right
You
here.
got a throat ache? You
Right
got a
down
throat
there.
ache?
Remember someone smile go, man, my throat hurt.
You never had a throat ache. That's the thing. That's not crazy to say.
We strongly disagree.
It's just the context
we?
of everything.
Yeah.
About the lotion.
Yeah, about the lotion.
That's crazy because white people love that.
Y'all borderline gay, though.
I think I'm changing
Well, this is
my
the
mind
thing.
about it now.
You're not like, hey
think I
man,
would rub my back
this
with
feels really good and sexual. Like your boy's like, hey man, can you get my back?
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, fine.
You just
and then you
actually
do
did.
that. And
But
then you're like,
remember, it's a
You're so
bonding
easily
experience.
swayed.
And that's the reason why it's not.
Not just
exactly.
helping out.
the
I forgot
best
about
way
bonding.
to bond is to do something uncomfortable with your friend. I have a real question about.
That's the only thing you could think of that's uncomfortable to do with your homie. Like y'all could go fishing together and neither of y'all know how to swim. That's uncomfortable. We don't know if we gonna make it out or not. We don't know if we gonna make it back to shore, make it back to the land. That's uncomfortable. You wanna lather up sunscreen on another man's back. Talk about, is that enough?
Rubbing lotion on Denny's back.
How we on
Let's say
Why I gotta be my
Let's
back?
say
Go ahead,
he's
go
got-
ahead, go ahead. Let him ask.
I have
Let him
a
ask.
serious question.
Just a regular
answer,
back,
go
not
ahead.
mine.
He's your friend.
He is.
Let's say he's got a third
Well, you got a small back, so like, like he got a middle schooler build, so it's like half the size of a grown man.
degree burn, right?
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
got to be out in the sun.
Yep.
And he can't reach his back. And
Yep.
he's like, Herm, please help me out. You wouldn't do it?
I'm like, put a shirt on.
All right.
That's
Nah, I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah,
bro.
I would do it
I'll
for
be
you.
honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask you.
I wouldn't ask you either.
I'd be like, come on, man, let
This
me
is
do
a
it. It'll help.
And then I would feel
What if
more
it was
uncomfortable
like-
because
what
I
if-
feel like you trying to coax me into.
Come on, man, let me do it.
Let me rub it, bro.
Here's the
I
thing,
got it.
you know I can help you,
Aaron
brother.
would.
It doesn't have to be.
So you wouldn't help me in a medical crisis?
Bro, what you mean? Where we going?
He's like,
no, wait,
he's doing it like,
Where you got a
pause, bro.
3rd degree burn on your back?
Pause, bro. Pause. Let me get the sign.
This is up, bro. This is up, man. You got me doing this.
I can't feel my arm. Help her.
You got me doing this stupid ass.
You ain't gonna bless me?
If it bless you is crazy.
See, that's all this is making me say. You should be my blessing.
funny.
I would rub your burnt back. I just thought about that.
All right, next
But
prompt.
as a
I'd rub all
bonding
y'all's back.
experience.
Okay, you should tone down your charm.
You should tone it down.
All Diddy.
Tone down your charm.
All Diddy.
You should
All the ditties.
See, that's
crazy.
you don't gotta do that.
you should tone
If
down
he
your
needed it.
That's wild.
you should tone down
It
your
sucks,
charm.
doesn't it?
Did y'all used to sniff these?
Bro, I have a crazy story about that.
Okay,
That's very
well-
different.
Why do you always have a crazy
Right.
story?
He's like, I was with Denny's uncle in an alley.
Yeah, he said, you want some markers, nephew? I was in middle school and I found out that they had Sharpies that had different scents.
They have different scents.
Yeah, they had like
I
strawberry.
got a question. You were in middle school when you were sniffing Sharpies? It wasn't like an early age thing?
The 6th grade, so I don't know how old that is. Me and my friend Grant were at like the side of the classroom, started just sniffing them, and a teacher came in and was like, what is going on? And like freaked out and sent us to the principal's office. And basically alleged that we were trying to get high in class.
Y'all were. Y'all were huffing. Yes, you were.
Literally from the most innocent perspective, we told the principal too, we were literally just trying to smell some blueberry.
Also, those flavor smells, those markers, they don't get you high.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't know.
They never
How do you
did.
know that?
I sniffed a lot of them.
Y'all got a lot of similar stories.
That tracks.
That's
But
right.
he was a drug addict. What?
The difference is that he stopped at markers, I stopped at gasoline.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Wow.
There's a lesson for their kids.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about
You got a gasoline story?
No, there was a guy.
Light bulb just went
I
off
went to
his
get a
brain.
burrito last week, and there
Oh,
was
that's gotta be good.
There was a guy doing in a car. It was so loud, like the whole block could hear it. He goes, and he goes, "Hey, you guys are funny." Talking about us.
And you better say, okay.
And I said, "Thanks." He goes, "No, for real, bro."
Bro, what the?
Shout out the fans.
You should tone down your charm when your friend introduces you to his girlfriend.
I agree.
I only got 2 settings,
What are those?
off and on.
I've seen both of those settings.
They both seem off.
I agree.
No, here's it.
I agree. I agree.
I think that there are different levels to charm.
Right.
Now, there's charm where it's just like, if I'm around y'all girls, I'm gonna try and make them feel as comfortable, like I'm bro. So I am charming them in that way, but not in a romantic,
original.
flirtatious kind of way.
I was gonna say too, I don't think you should tone it down just because of like beforehand what you're getting into. So it's not like what part of who you are should be around your friend's girl and what not. I guess that is a tone, but it's just like it's not like you said, it's different types of charm. I'm never flirting with your girl. No, she's yours. But what I'm saying is that, like he said,
So I don't know about that.
Denny has grown a lot. I had a girlfriend in college one time. That Diddy,
about to get
the first time Diddy met her, he asked, "So how's Aaron in the bedroom?"
That's not charm. That's not. You see what I don't know if I said that. I said that. What did she say?
That's the first time he met her?
She said that was the best she ever had at the time.
I don't think she told me.
I like you added at the time.
Well, I mean, we don't know. Time has passed since then.
I don't remember that happening.
Best I ever had.
But that sounds like something I'd say. Would you consider that charm?
I thought that was funny. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
it was
like I
charm.
would be myself.
Because the whole point is to highlight the other person.
But you know how some people just get funnier
but I don't think I have
when you
charm.
bring the
That's
girl
what I
around.
think that this
That's what that was.
did.
That's what I thought the prompt was. It's
Yeah,
like,
nah,
that
yeah,
sounds-
like
That's
really,
actually
really
sick.
sick.
I don't have
fully,
charm, so
you
like-
should not do that.
I really hate
Do
you.
y'all have friends who've done that?
Yes, bro.
100%,
I've
bro.
had a friend full on hit on my girl.
Really don't be making no difference. to me.
Or when you bring a
It
this
don't matter
man got
what
so
you
much
do.
aura. He goes,
Yeah.
it's like,
Do your best.
because here's the
Yeah.
No, my
You can
issue is
try.
that if Shorty gonna leave, she gonna leave.
Unless it's my
Facts.
wife, at that point we might have to fight. But if it's
I mean, but if
But
your
it's
wife,
also on your wife.
it is. It's
And
also she got
just
a ring.
level up.
Right.
You have to respect her. You have to respect me.
As
at
I
the same
said,
time.
if she got a ring on and somebody still is
Yeah, that's
disrespecting
crazy.
your ring, that's crazy.
That's insane too.
Riz,
Yeah.
charm, turn all that shit down.
Yeah.
But if you're bringing around a girlfriend, you gotta act like what you said, which is like make her feel super comfortable, whatever.
Right.
Which is why asking how are you in the bedroom is hilarious to me.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually crazy.
But let me tell you,
made that face because that was
no. Let me
That's
tell you
crazy.
why. It's because
You don't even remember.
He remembers that.
I don't remember doing this, but I defend my past
And
self.
also, it wasn't just you, it was you and Ty, by the way, for the record.
Comedy friends. We're all comedians,
was
right?
funny. I will say it was
So,
funny.
number one, I'm
them two
almost
together.
gonna give a woman that is close to my friend
Right.
a crash course in what it's gonna be like.
1,000%.
That happened
I feel
with
that
Dylan
too.
too. When I first met Barb, she did not like me. Because when we went out, we went to work out or something, and I was like, bro, I was watching these anime titties, and she was like,
Like, oh my God.
and I didn't know till way later. She was like, I did not like you when I met
That's
you.
why
You said that to Dylan in
I was
front of
talking
his
about
wife?
anime titties.
No, Diddy is the realest though
He's
on top of that too. He's not coming from a
Anime,
bad
it's
place
not
also.
even real titties. But I want her to know that this is the family. If y'all come around
Yeah, I
my
feel that
family,
too. I feel
my
that.
family, my mom didn't change when she met y'all.
Right.
If
Facts.
anything,
Facts.
she piped up more.
Exactly.
So it's like, I expect that of her because
you're-
that's who she is.
So you're saying that like you should not tone down. You should just be yourself.
100%.
There should be no toning down of anything.
100.
That's what I
Be
was
who
saying.
you
So you're
are.
not
If
gonna
you're
agree.
charming, that's just who you
So
are.
you
I feel
disagree.
it. I disagree because I think charm and
think what
Riz
they
is a
mean by
different thing.
charm.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe
We're
not
not
strongly
Riz.
disagree,
You're just
but
being
like
you. Yeah, I would say I disagree with that.
Okay, the next
we're not
prompt
playing.
is.
We're not doing. As you can.
I just realized it looked like I was jerking.
Okay,
off.
here we have one minute for this. One minute for
let's do it. We
this.
lost
Is it
it.
ever acceptable to date your friend's ex?
No.
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 No, not even close to it.
If they were girlfriend and boyfriend, no. What if they was just?
And there's yeah. But
Okay,
I
so
would.
we agree on that.
Yeah.
I agree
I
on
feel
that.
like
I would never. Out of every woman in the world, you chose your friend's ex.
I feel like if it wasn't unserious, because it's happened. So I've
Exactly,
seen it.
yeah.
So yeah.
Is there a time
We
limit
all
on that, you
adults.
think? You think it's like 10, 15 years?
I think it depends.
That's a long
on-
time.
I think
Yeah.
so.
10,
and I,
15 years.
That's way too long.
That's so
And
long.
I think it depends on how much they liked each other. If it was a
Right.
fling,
Yeah, that makes
That's what-
Either
that's what
way,
I'm
you should
saying.
check in with your boy.
yes.
For sure.
For sure.
100%.
Okay, next prompt. Leftovers are still good after 4 days.
If they Thanksgiving, yes.
Thanksgiving, it depends. Who,
This is my specialty. I tell you, Thanksgiving correct. But if we talk about like home cooked meal, first of all, leftovers is not lasting 4 days in this house. Let's just say that, okay? 4 days is a stretch. 3 maybe. 4, you didn't want the food. I ain't gonna lie. If the leftovers of the food is still there 4 days later, you either forgot or you didn't want it, or both. That's just what it is.
ordered it.
Yeah.
If it was black cooking,
Thanksgiving,
still
yes,
gonna-
I
that's-
agree.
There's preservatives.
white cooking,
Yeah, white cooking.
white cooking.
God damn. God damn, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people put it in the freezer also. On
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
My grandma used to have freezer full of food.
We not throwing food away, bro.
But
3
y'all
days
eat
tops in
most
this
y'all
crib,
stuff
I can't
fresh.
lie.
Well,
What do you say?
what you mean?
Throwing food away, bro.
But y'all eat most y'all stuff fresh.
Well, what you mean, y'all? Hold on. What you mean, you people? What's going on?
Like from the hunt.
Last prompt, 1 minute. Should kids under 13 have a cell phone?
Yeah.
No.
Nowadays, bro,
Yeah.
it's
Hell no. I want my kid to have a phone so he can talk.
Okay, phone, yes. Cell phone isn't like access to internet, access to social media, access to all of that. No. Like, I'll get you a trackie. I'll get you an Obama phone. Get you a flip phone and call it a day. Get you what I used to get.
Talk to me or his family, whatever if needed. But I don't want my kids scrolling on the internet.
How old were you when you got your first cell phone?
Mine, I shared a phone with my mom till the 10th grade.
How'd you go from pigeon to
11th
phone?
grade, I got my first phone.
I know y'all both would start
When-
wilding. You didn't catch none of that. They was wilding.
He said, how'd you go to pigeon to phone?
You see?
It's not even that big.
All right.
You could use an
that's it.
African
Time.
bird or something.
Little notes.
Time for dinner, guys. I gotta go.
This is why you should attack. That's why I
No, that is it.
Because I tell you attack.
Sorry for dinner.
These videos have the worst endings.
Well, we
And I got
don't
a
know
bag
what
for
to
real.
do.
Bro, get us out of here.
Ryan!
Just say the
Yeah,
just tell-
follow everybody on. Put your stomach away. What the
little taco meat.
I'm so freaking. I love you guys, man.
Come on, you gotta get us out of here.
Say your damn outro. Find everybody on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Follow
being
me on
here. Thanks
Instagram.
for watching. Comment, like, subscribe.
If this gets 10 likes, we'll do it again.
And that's KLS2. Good night.
Peace.
Good night.
I'm back in my bag and ready.
Another day's work.
Yeah. Then it kind of cut into us joking around.
And then it says a sub or your band.
Wait,
Y'all are watching the episode.
Diddy. Then it goes back to like the post-scene scene.
Right here. Like, you bitch.
That was good. I can't lie. If y'all new to the channel and like the reaction, subscribe. Also, let me know if there's anything else I should react to in the comments. See you in the next one. Peace.